We will continue where we left off last time by first fixing this cropping right here. The mistake we did was we left the margin by copy pasting. This is the mistake you do on this component, and we don't need it because it has a wrapping row right now. So now it appears okay. Now I want to have the same element which is going to be used for the date. But as you see, this is quite a bit of code here. And I don't want to copy this. And maybe I'm not sure if I want to make another private function for the same component, because I may want to reuse it in different parts of the application. So for this reason, I'm going to create a component. For this, go into the components directory and create a new PHP file, which is going to be called get text with field, for example. Now this is going to be a trait. And it should be in the same namespace as our other components. Here we will create our function, get text with field, and it's going to accept the content, the params, and the styles. It's important to follow the API of all the other components, which accept the same 3 parameters. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this code out of our view and put it in the get text with field. Now in order to have this available on our view, we should first export it through our components class. After doing so, on our view, we can call this components get text with field. And we're not going to pass anything right now. We just want to see if it will render the same thing. No, it's because we're not returning it. After this, it should be, yes, it is available on our view. Now we want to make this a little bit more flexible, so we can pass different parameters to it and use it for different components. Now we're going to pass first the content. We're not going to pass any content. Then for the parameters, we're going to pass the variable, which is going to be the duration. We're going to pass the hint, which is going to be the placeholder. And something else. I think that's it for the time being. We can leave the styles here because we want the same styles for every one of those components. We have passed them in like this. We're going to pass an empty array for the styles because we're not passing any styles at the moment. And now we're going to be able to just copy this, paste it, and use it for the date. Great. We just need to do some fixing with the margin and padding, but we're going to continue this in the next section.